Dear Chosen One, there is a calling in your life that goes far beyond the ordinary. How many times have you felt different, observing the world of relationships as if you were looking through glass? It is not loneliness that you feel, but a deep awareness that your journey is unique. The relationships around you seem to follow a predictable pattern. Quick dates, superficial connections, repeating stories. But you know, deep within your being, that your story will be written in a completely different way, not because it is better or worse, but because it is genuinely yours. God prepares the chosen ones for missions that transcend conventional standards. Your solitude is not an emptiness, but a sanctuary of preparation. Each moment of apparent isolation is, in fact, a period of spiritual refinement, where your essence is shaped for a greater purpose. Many do not understand this journey. Family, friends, even strangers may question your choice to remain on a solitary path. But you know it is not a choice, it is a calling, a vocation that requires dedication, inner silence, and a deep connection with the divine. The chosen ones carry a different light, an energy that does not fit the traditional patterns of relationships. Your mission is not to find someone to fill a void, but to complement a celestial purpose. Every connection in your life will be strategically aligned with your calling. At this moment, we invite you to dive with us into a journey of understanding. Let us unravel the mysteries behind this unique spiritual walk. To understand why, for the chosen ones, love and relationships follow a different logic. If this message resonates with your soul, if you feel that you have finally found an explanation for your unique journey, we ask, subscribe to our channel. Share this content with other chosen ones who, like you, seek to understand their divine purpose. Prepare yourself for a transformative revelation. Let's talk about something that many chosen ones feel, but few can explain. This unique energy that seems to attract and repel people at the same time. It is not something you choose. It is simply who you are. Imagine that you carry within you a spiritual lantern. It is not a common lantern, but a light that illuminates the hidden corners of people's souls. When you enter a room, something changes. People feel something different, even if they can't exactly explain what it is. This light is not something to flaunt or boast about. It is a natural characteristic of the chosen ones. You don't need to do anything special for it to shine. It simply exists, revealing truths that many prefer to keep hidden. People who live in superficiality feel an inexplicable discomfort near you. It's as if your presence works as a mirror, showing parts they would rather keep in the shadows. Your energy has the power to awaken two types of reactions in people: those who are drawn to the truth, and those who prefer to distance themselves. It's not about judging. It never was. It's about being authentic. Your essence demands transparency, and that scares many people who are used to living with masks. Every chosen one carries a unique vibration, a frequency that doesn't align with lies or half-truths. Think about your journey. How many times have you felt different? That you saw the world in a way that no one around you understood? This feeling is not loneliness. It's a calling. It's the call that separates you from the ordinary. Your light works as a divine filter. It protects you from connections that could divert you from your purpose. Some people will stay away from you precisely because your energy demands growth, transformation, and authenticity. Remember, not everyone is prepared to deal with the truth. Many people prefer to live in comfort zones, avoiding looking inward. And when they encounter someone who naturally provokes that internal gaze, they tend to pull away. Jesus is the perfect example of this transformative energy. His presence always caused intense reactions. Some people followed him, others rejected him completely. It wasn't about him, but about the truth he represented. The chosen ones carry this same essence. You don't need to speak much. Your mere presence already provokes change. Some people will feel welcomed. Others will feel an inexplicable discomfort. This light is not a curse. It is a gift that helps you navigate relationships with more clarity and purpose. It protects you from superficial connections and guides you to truly meaningful encounters. Don't try to extinguish or diminish this light. It is an essential part of who you are. Embrace your energy, your sensitivity. Understand that being different is not a defect, it's a calling. The chosen ones are beacons in times of darkness. Your light doesn't exist just to illuminate you, but to show the way for those who are ready to see. Often you will feel lonely. It will seem like no one understands you. But this loneliness is part of your process of refinement. It is in this space that you develop your deepest connection with the divine, far from the noise of the world. Your energy is not something to be controlled, but understood. Each chosen one has a unique mission, a purpose that goes far beyond ordinary relationships. You are not here to fit in, but to transform. When people distance themselves, don't take it as rejection. See it as divine protection. God is using your energy to guide you, to keep you on the right path. Not everyone who passes through your life needs to stay. Chosen one, your journey is sacred. Your light is precious. Keep shining, even when it seems like no one is looking. Keep being authentic, even when the world asks you to adapt. Your essence is greater than any attempt to fit you into a mold. The journey of the chosen ones transcends conventional standards of existence. Loneliness does not represent absence, but a sacred space of inner transformation, where divine purposes are truly shaped. Each moment of isolation carries a depth that few understand. It is not a period of abandonment, but a meticulous process of spiritual preparation. God uses silence as a tool of refinement, shaping essential characteristics for the designated mission. The biblical story offers us precise examples of this spiritual dynamic. Jesus, before beginning his transformative ministry, withdrew to the desert. 40 days of total isolation, fasting, and prayer. It was not a moment of weakness, but of supreme strengthening. The chosen ones experience this same dynamic. Isolation does not represent punishment, but a divine laboratory where virtues are developed, where resilience is built, and where the connection to the celestial purpose deepens. Understanding this process requires perception beyond the superficial. For the chosen ones, loneliness functions as a fine-tuning instrument. It is in this space that external interferences are filtered, allowing for clearer and more direct communication with the divine plan. Spiritual preparation requires full dedication. It is not just about waiting, but being actively available for the transformation process. Each chosen one undergoes a unique journey of shaping, where superficial characteristics are removed and the essence is revealed. God does not work in the logic of human haste. His methodology involves patience, precision, and a love that surpasses our limited understanding. The time of solitude is calculated with exactness, considering every nuance of personality, every fragility, to be strengthened. The moments of apparent emptiness are, in fact, periods of greater filling. Filling not with external elements, but with a spiritual substance that cannot be bought or negotiated, the true connection with the divine purpose. This journey is not comfortable. It requires courage to stay in the process, not to flee from internal discomforts, not to seek escape valves that mask the real need for transformation. The solitude of the chosen ones has its own geometry. It is not linear. It does not follow predictable patterns. It is a three-dimensional space where past, present, and future meet, where the pieces of the existential puzzle begin to fit together. Each chosen one carries a specific mission, and each mission demands a particular process of preparation. The time of solitude is not the same for everyone. For some, it will be months. For others, years. The important thing is the quality of the offering, not the quantity of time. Understanding this calling requires detachment. Detachment from social expectations, from family standards, from preconceived concepts of success and fulfillment. The chosen one must be willing to unlearn in order to truly learn. The spiritual workshop has no physical walls. It resides in the intimate territory of each being. It is a space of silent construction, where the greatest transformations happen away from the spotlight, far from worldly applause. Your solitude is sacred. Do not profane it with comparisons. Do not minimize it with external judgments. It is your sanctuary of preparation, the place where God whispers the details of your mission. Preparing does not mean being still. It is an internal movement of constant openness, of deep listening, of availability to be shaped. The journey continues, and each chosen one walks at their own pace, with the certainty that every step, even if solitary, is absolutely aligned with a greater purpose. The journey of the chosen ones marks a clear boundary between authentic connections and merely circumstantial interactions. It is not about arrogance, but about a deep understanding of the value of true relationships. We live in a world of disposable connections. Apps, social media, and fleeting encounters have created a culture of relationships without depth. People exchange likes, share instant moments, but rarely connect on an essence level. For the chosen ones, relationships are not entertainment. They are a sacred commitment. Each connection must have a greater purpose, a spiritual resonance that goes beyond mere physical attraction or momentary compatibility. The scripture in Amos reminds us of a fundamental principle. Two people only walk together when they are truly aligned. It is not enough to like each other. You must share a vision, a calling, a mission. Many chosen ones undergo a painful process of detachment. They need to let go of relationships that, although comfortable, do not contribute to their spiritual growth. It is not about rejection, but about discernment. God does not want you to fill your life with relationships that drain your energy. Each connection should be a channel of strength, inspiration, and purpose. Superficial relationships are like noise that prevents clarity of your mission. Strategic loneliness is preferable to a relationship that diverts you from your calling. It is better to be alone than to be with someone who does not understand your essence, who does not respect your spiritual journey. Chosen ones carry a different frequency. Their energy does not align with interactions based solely on personal interest, momentary attraction, or social convenience. Each encounter must have a deeper dimension. It is not about being inflexible or creating emotional walls. Openness exists, but with discernment. You learn to recognize connections that add, elevate, and expand your spiritual understanding. Preparation for true relationships starts with self-knowledge. The more you know yourself, the clearer you become about the type of connection that truly matters. It is not others who define your worth, but your inner essence. Many chosen ones go through a period of apparent loneliness precisely to develop this clarity. It is a time of inner calibration, where relationship patterns are reviewed, where expectations are redefined. Society constantly pressures for relationships. There is a mistaken idea that being alone is a problem. For the chosen ones, loneliness is a space of strengthening, not of lack. Every superficial relationship you let go of makes room for deeper connections. It is a process of detachment and realignment. It is not about quantity, but about the quality of relationships. God prepares encounters with precision. They are not coincidences, but divine alignments. Every person who enters your life has a specific purpose, whether for a quick lesson or for a longer journey. The chosen ones learn to see relationships as instruments of growth, not as the final goal. The most important connection is always the first, the connection with oneself and with the divine. Do not be afraid to be different. Do not blame yourself for not fitting into conventional relationship patterns. Your journey is unique. Your calling is specific. The right time will come, at the right moment, with the right people. Spiritual maturity reveals itself in the ability to wait, to not rush, to trust that the universe conspires in your favor, even when it seems like nothing is happening. Relationships for the chosen ones are sacred. They are not social contracts, not agreements of convenience. They are soul encounters, connections that serve a purpose greater than the individual. Stand firm. Keep preparing. Your heart is being refined for connections that transcend the ordinary. Divine preparation for true relationships is a meticulous, silent, and profoundly intentional process. It is not an event, but a gradual construction, where every detail of your essence is carefully worked on. God does not operate within the logic of human urgency. His methodology involves a refinement that transcends chronological time. Every moment of your journey is being strategically shaped to prepare the ground for a truly meaningful connection. Think of yourself as a musical instrument being tuned. Every experience, every challenge, every period of solitude represents a fine adjustment. The goal is not just to find someone, but to be truly prepared for a connection that reflects your deepest essence. The biblical story of Eve and Adam offers us a precious model. God did not just create Eve, He specifically prepared her for Adam. In the same way, He is preparing someone specifically for you. It is not about finding just anyone, but about finding the right person. The chosen ones go through a process of refinement that makes them different. They are not ordinary people looking for conventional relationships. They are souls on a mission, seeking connections that have a greater purpose than mere companionship. Each cycle of solitude has a specific purpose: a moment of healing past wounds, a period of restoring emotional patterns, a time of developing essential characteristics for a mature and meaningful relationship. Divine preparation works simultaneously in you and in the person being prepared for you. Two paths are being aligned, two stories are being written for a meeting that transcends the accidental. Do not confuse this process with passivity. Being prepared means being active internally. It is developing self-knowledge, working through your own issues, elevating your spiritual vibration. The more you know yourself, the clearer you will be about the type of connection that truly matters. Many chosen ones carry wounds from past relationships. This time of solitude is essential for deep healing. It is not just a period of waiting, but of internal reconstruction, of re-signifying emotional patterns. Maturity for an aligned relationship requires much more than physical attraction or superficial compatibility. It demands a deep understanding of oneself, clarity about your mission, a capacity for connection that goes beyond the ordinary. God is preparing a meeting that will be much more than a simple relationship. It will be a union of purposes, a spiritual partnership where two callings complement each other. It is not about finding someone to fill a void, but about adding to a greater mission. Each chosen one undergoes a unique preparation process. For some, this time will be longer. For others, it will be shorter. What matters is not the duration, but the depth of the transformation. Learn to see solitude as a precious time for personal investment. It is not a lost period, but a moment of internal cultivation. Every prayer, every moment of reflection, every tear shed is building the foundation for a true relationship. Divine preparation works in the smallest details. It adjusts your frequency, realigns your dreams, heals your deepest wounds. It is not about you being ready for just anyone, but about being prepared for the right person. Trust the process. You will not always understand every step, every moment of apparent waiting. But there is a plan being developed beyond your immediate comprehension. Every cycle has a purpose. Every experience has a meaning. Your heart is being refined. Your expectations are being realigned. Your understanding of love is being expanded. All of this so that, when the encounter happens, you are truly prepared for a deep and transformative connection. The divine promise is not of a perfect relationship, but of a meaningful encounter. A union that will serve a greater purpose, that will go beyond the personal, that will contribute to both callings. Stand firm. Keep preparing. Your time will come. And when it does, you will understand that every moment of waiting was worth it. The mission transcends personal desires. The chosen ones understand that their journey is not about individual satisfaction, but about a heavenly purpose that goes beyond immediate human understanding. Each chosen one carries a unique mark, a divine signature that sets them apart, that separates them from conventional patterns. It is not about superiority, but about a specific calling that requires complete dedication. Paul represents the perfect model of this dedication. He did not view celibacy or the absence of relationships as a limitation, but as a strategy for total focus on the divine calling. His life demonstrated that the mission was greater than any personal desire. Modern society constantly pressures for relationships to be the ultimate goal. For the chosen ones, relationships are a potential tool, not the primary objective. The mission will always be the absolute priority. God prepares each chosen one for a specific impact in the kingdom. Some will be called to missions that require total availability. Others will receive a calling that includes a partner of purpose. But the common denominator is always the mission. Alignment precedes any relational connection. Before thinking about building bonds, the chosen one must deeply understand their vocation. Every talent, every gift, every characteristic is being refined for a greater purpose. Many chosen ones go through a period of apparent solitude precisely to develop this clarity. It is a time of internal calibration, where external noise is filtered, allowing for more direct communication with the divine purpose. The mission is not something you choose, but something that chooses you. You do not define your calling, you discover it. And this discovery requires time, dedication, and a level of commitment that few are willing to make. While the world seeks immediate satisfaction, the chosen ones understand the value of preparation. Every moment of apparent waiting is, in fact, a moment of strengthening. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Paul understood a fundamental principle. Distractions can compromise the calling. A relationship at the wrong time can divert you from your main mission. Therefore, the initial focus must be on the divine purpose. This does not mean relationships are forbidden. It means they must be secondary to the calling. A true chosen one does not seek a partner to fill voids, but to contribute to the mission. Divine preparation works simultaneously in you and in the purpose assigned to you. Every experience, every challenge, every moment of solitude is building the foundation for your impact in the kingdom. Solitude teaches lessons that no school or relationship could teach. It reveals your true resilience, your ability to reinvent yourself, your inner strength that does not depend on external approval. God is preparing you for something grand. Every moment of apparent emptiness is being filled with a spiritual substance that will transform not only your life, but the lives of those around you. Stay firm. Keep surrendering. Your journey is not about surviving, but about flourishing. It is not about filling voids, but about overflowing with a fullness that comes from a deep connection with the divine. The strength that arises from solitude is silent but powerful. It is a strength that does not need to shout to be heard. A strength that transforms quietly, that moves mountains without making a fuss. You are not alone. You never have been. Every moment of solitude is a divine embrace, a meticulous preparation for the purpose to come. Trust the process. Your strength is being built. Your essence is being refined. Your calling is being shaped. Chosen one, understand that your journey of solitude is not a punishment, but a divine preparation. God is shaping you, strengthening you, and aligning you with His purpose. When the right time comes, the connections you will attract will be deep, true, and aligned with your mission. For now, use this time to grow spiritually, strengthen your relationship with God, and discover more about who you truly are. Everything has a purpose, and God's plans for your life are perfect. Jeremiah 29:11. Share this message with other chosen ones who may also be going through moments of solitude. Remember, your light is not a burden, but a gift, and your journey is aligned with something much greater. Om Om Om.